Yeah, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel. This is MEE Engineers Lesson, and I greet mechanical students, mechanical engineers, and the mechanicians. Welcome back to our channel again. Today we're going to learn about cooling system in the engine. I think in previous time we have learned about the engine, what is an engine, what is part of an engine, and what are the functions of an engine. Today we're going to learn about the systems of an engine. So we're going to start with cooling system, and the next time we will learn about lubricating system, and we will learn about fuel systems in the engine and other many systems about an engine. So today let's start with cooling system, and I invite you to subscribe to this channel because it will help you to know about mechanical engineering lessons. So I invite so much about mechanical students because this channel will help you to improving your skills and knowledge about mechanical fields. So without wasting time, let's start. So cooling system in the engine. What is cooling system? I think in short words, the cooling system is a system which helps to cooling down engine when it's working. What's the meaning of when engine is working? Exactly. Just you take your car and you are going to take long ways from one place to another. It will help you when an engine is working. Exactly, it will get overheats. So it's the reason why we need these systems, because this system, it will help you to reduce a heat, and it will make an engine working very properly. Exactly. If this system will not working, exactly, an engine got failed and it will get overheats. And overheats is not needed when an engine is working. Exactly. What is cooling system? Cooling system is a system which helps to cool down an engine when it's working. Exactly. That is the definition of cooling system. I think it's clear. If you see here, you watch some pictures which help you to understand the component and how the cooling system it builds. Exactly. Here we have radiator where the water is stored. Exactly. Here this is radiator where water is stored. And then you have expansion tank. Expansion tank is another tank which helps to store water, but when coming from an engine, the water coming from an engine, it have the overheats. Exactly, it got to store in an expansion tank. And here we have heated airflow, which help to entering the air in the systems, and you have heater fans, which help to pulling the air in the system from outside of an engine. Exactly, you have thermostat. Thermostat is the part which helps to open and close according how temperature water it has. Exactly. And then you have water pump. Water pump it helps to pulling or to pumping water from the tank up to other component of the cooling system. Exactly. I think you understanding the functions of each component in the cooling systems. I think let's jump to your next page. What are the components of cooling system? Exactly, I think I explained in the previous page. Here you only have to have your notes and put and write this component in your page in order to help you to remembering every time you go to the system, cooling system. The first component of cooling system we have is water pump. I think I told you the functions of water pump is pumping water from the tank up to the other component of cooling system. And then you have thermostats to help to open and close the water coming from the tank, and then when the water needs to coming back into the engine when it's closed. Listen well this point. The thermostat it helps to open and close. Exactly, if you're going to open the water coming from the system up to the engine, exactly, the water coming from an engine is real water which will come back but when it's cold, an engine, and then the water coming from an engine, it has high temperature. When you're going to come back, it got cold, exactly, in order to use it in an engine again. And then you have radiator, which help to store the water which we use in a cooling system. And then next component is cooling fans. Cooling fans help to cool the water which are stored into radiator. Heater core, it help to measure the heat or temperature which it has in an engine when it's working. Pressure cap is the cap which help to cover the radiator. I think hoses, everybody knows hoses is the pipe which help to transferring water from somewhere to another way. Exactly. This is the component of full cooling system. Let's jump to next page. What is the function of cooling system? The first we have it remove excess heat from an engine. Exactly. The function of cooling system is to remove the heat which are not needed when an engine is working. Second, the function of the cooling system, it maintains an engine operating temperature where it works most efficient and exactly it maintains an engine operating temperature. Cooling system is able to sending information from an engine up to ECU in order to show the driver if an engine have good level of the heat in order to make an engine working properly. Finally, the function of the cooling system is to bring the engine up to the light operating the temperature as quickly as possible. Exactly, this is the point, is very understanding. I can take my time for explaining to you. So let's continue with what are two types of cooling systems. The first we have liquid cooling system, where we use water or oil for removing the heat into the engine. Second types of cooling system is air cooling system. Air cooling system is air remove heat from the cylinder by using intake manifold. I don't know if you know intake manifold, but if you don't, go on this channel, check the information or lessons about an engine. You will know and you will understanding the intake manifold. That is two types of cooling system: a liquid cooling system and the air cooling systems. So let's jump with next page and gonna to explain how operating a principle of cooling system. A liquid cooling system, please listen this point clearly in order to help you to understand how the cooling system works. A liquid cooling system works by passing liquid continually through the passage in an engine block powered by water pump. The current is pushed through the engine. I told you that the liquid cooling system works by passing liquid continually through the passage in an engine block. It means that when the cooling system uses the liquid cooling system, is actually the water and oil passing through to engine block. Powered by water pump. Water pump, if the cooling system uses the water, is actually it used by water pump by passing through into engine block. Exactly, the coolant is pushed through the engine block as solution travel through these passages. It absorbs the heat from an engine. In order the engine get cold, exactly water is passing through engine block because the way all ways of liquid and water are passing through into engine block. Exactly the water coming from radiator passing through engine block in order to push the heat away. Exactly, the engine working very well. I think this is understandable lessons to everyone. So if you check here, we have radiator and an engine, and here we have engine block where all ways of water and the liquid are passing through, and here we have all component of liquid of cooling system. Go and check it and learn deeply. You will understand more about mechanical engineering lessons. So exactly this is our ending of our chapter today. So please subscribe for following next lessons about mechanical engineering, lessons about auto electricity and the mechanical lessons. Thank you for watching this video.